All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Ashton Gillotte driving in there for the stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They go right back to Hall. He dodged the tackle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
They send the tight end in motion left. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Here we go. 60 Bison.
Running back sent in motion. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
13 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Let's go. Hawk 7. Cut back team. Dragon 60.
They bring Olave in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
A 48-yard attempt.
It's close and no good. It connects with that left upright. And we continue to await our opening score in this ball game.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
Fights his way through a tackle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Yellow! Yellow! Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Beat.
First down, and they go right back to him. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Okay, we both know this pace can't continue, but they got to enjoy it as they can. And that football shouldn't go to anybody else until that defense proves they can stop them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yellow! 180!
It's Pacheco again. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get it behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish up their opening drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Raiders first. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 8 Hawk 7, Hawk 7. 7 Cardinal, 79, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 18 Bobcat.
Throw here on first. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown! The Raiders trim the lead to 1.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That run may not have got you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Yellow.
Right back to Pacheco. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Out on these two. I'll go blue lady.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches.
Yellow.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got a first to begin the frame. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Gets this one to Pierce. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stops on his own side at the 49.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Makes the catch. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt it.
Oh, and they fake it. Oh, no, disaster. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Not every fake is destined for the highlight reel, and that one's going to probably make the low light reel. They were all over that one from the start. Picked up the targets and coverage just about anywhere they threw it. An interception was possible.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Hall once more. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Yellow.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a big up of 3.
Second down run by Pacheco. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Yellow, 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 yellow.
Third and long for him here. This gets the first and more. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up third and very short.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Zone read, it's Pacheco. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead.
First and 10
The Chiefs hoping to take a lead going into the break. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes completes this one to Gray. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone in the line.
At the 20-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Air it out on third. Short pass brought in. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
9-yard gain on the play.
They'll run it with Pacheco. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches.
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be second down. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
At the 39-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. Going to let this one fly deep downfield. Cut in the goal line. And in for the touchdown. The Raiders get a late score and tie it before the half. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And they'll take the lead.
Raiders 14, Chiefs 13.
kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Motioning left is Olave. They'll run here from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
They send a receiver in motion right. He's going to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
70 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Shotgun now on third down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll push their lead to 4.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Yellow.
Mahomes on first and 10. Continuing to move past the 45. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Yellow.
First down throw, Mahomes. On the move, headed right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. If you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. Troops away from one. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Offense in a hurry up here.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Get some space around midfield. There he goes again. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They're going to move the chains after a big play. 39 yards.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Finds him over the middle. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Escapes the pocket. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like the receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Throw here to begin the drive. Connects with his back. Hall. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 36-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd. Flush down now to his left. He's on the run, deep down the middle. It's complete. Oh, my. They left it wide open downfield. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
19 Lions. Check up.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Hits his running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
They kick the running back in motion. He's going to throw it again. He'll dump this one out to his running back, complete. Touchdown! The Raiders start the second half with some needed points. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game.
Raiders 24.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they're all the way across midfield before he was brought down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down carry for Pacheco. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Yellow.
First and 10.
Go back to Pacheco on first. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
First down.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Yellow.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Yellow.
Instead of pushing for the line, look at that. He's pushed backwards to the 5. Working quickly here.
Easy.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
Harrison Butker on.
I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Offense in the hurry up here. Back now, pressure coming. He's going deep. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Nick Cross has it. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
From his end zone, it's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down.
3rd down and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Headed right through the middle of the field. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 49-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. He rolls to his right. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Intended target Dante Thornton Jr. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
14 yards. And the Raiders first down. A gain of 14. And the Las Vegas.
Throw here on 1st. Taking a chance to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defense. Play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown kick. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
Throwing it again here. Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Third and long.
Third and long for him here. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Raiders.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Working on first down. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Just a yard, it's third down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
60 vices, 70
They send the tight end in motion. Throw, third and long. And he makes the catch on the right sideline, but no! Oh, they call it out of bounds. The throw led him just a little bit too much. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Desperation time here on fourth. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. A gain of 12. First down, Raiders.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Pacheco. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score.
Kid, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, I mean, you appreciate great safety play like that.
And no gain after the catch, but a gain still out across midfield. They're to the 45. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Fire down these two, fire down these two. There's a wide right. Yellow.
Now a give left side to Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Back to Pacheco here on second. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end block. It's 3rd down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
15. Attack, attack. 57. Yellow.
They'll look to throw it. This is cut downfield by Rice. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Pacheco. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game.
Raiders 31.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18, Pioneer. Go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. The clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10. Look to throw. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. This might be a free play for him. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. This would put it back within a field goal.
For the extra point.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
41. Raiders 38.
So down inside the final minutes, they're ready to try the onside kick. And the Chiefs are able to make that recovery. That should lock up this win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
The Chiefs in a victory formation here as they take a knee. So scoring this a win for the Chiefs. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.